Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well, and today I've got another Funko Pop collection review for you. We're going to take a look at the Knights of Ren. These are the Knights of Ren that aren't the kind of chrome shine kind of line. They're the kind of paint realistic black with weathering and the silvers and stuff like that, and then the Supreme Leader Kylo to finish the set. So we're going to jump into it. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to follow the content to come, and leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. So we'll jump into it. First of all, obviously they look awesome. The Knights of Ren are some of my favourite kind of designed characters in the modern Star Wars era. I do wish that we'd have gone deeper into the story of the Knights, because, you know, allegedly they're a break off of, you know, Luke's Jedi school with Kylo and stuff like that. So it is interesting to see that they didn't really explore that angle. They kind of did in a flashback, then they brought them back in the third sequel film. Meh. They didn't really do anything with them, unfortunately. So I just think that they would have been more interesting to kind of follow, and that kind of fall of Kylo from Ben, you know, to Kylo, and then, you know, at the end, obviously when Ben kills them all, Ben Solo in the last, you know, in the Rise of Skywalker, it's awesome, but it's kind of short-lived. And to be honest, we thought these Knights of Ren were so cool, and then all of a sudden he just owns all of them. And I know he was kind of their leader, but still, you'd have thought that they'd have put up a bit of a fight. But they do look awesome. Obviously, taking a look from left to right, I mean, the detailing on these pops is awesome. They've really captured the design, but in terms of, you know, the actual, the look, you got the blacks and the greys and the silvers in there. That helmet looks absolutely awesome. The War Club, and then you've got the kind of weathering of speckled dirt and things like that on him. So really cool. And moving around again, it's a lot of the same. It's really well designed, like helmets, and really cool looking helmets. Kind of the black, grey, silver throughout on the body, and then like some nice kind of like weathering of kind of like a dusty, sandy kind of look. So they look really good. It's the same throughout, but you know, different weapons. So you've got kind of like the War Club and the scythe, and, you know, the blaster cannon and stuff like that, which this one looks really cool actually. But again, I wish we'd have seen more of, you know, what was going on with the Knights of Ren, because they are a cool concept, and I'm sure that Disney Plus would do something. You know, there'll be something that they utilised in. But like, taking a look at this helmet, these helmets are so awesome. And to be honest, like, obviously their characters, the design and the lore behind them is really cool. You know, again with the black, silver and grey mostly, and then the weathering, you can kind of see they don't come off the bases as you would know. Obviously the Star Wars Funko Pop bases don't come off on the new era ones, unfortunately. But yeah, it's although it's a lot of the same black, grey and silver throughout, and, you know, some browns here and there on straps, if I can get that into focus for you, on straps and stuff like that, you do have the greys and stuff like that. But what I'm more interested in is the helmet design. The helmets are all unique and they all look awesome in their own right, and then the weapons as well, they're all again awesome and unique, and they look great in their own right. It's weird that we've only got the you know, this the Knight of Ren with the scythe in the Black Series line. I think that they essentially, you know, put their toe in the water and thought, before we, you know, go and release everything, let's see. But, you know, Hasbro are always releasing figures, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a line of the rest of them at some point. Like I say, Disney Plus are more than likely going to utilise a story where they get used, even if it's not a show about them or the Knights of Ren. I'm sure that there'll be a, you know, a little bit more of a backstory behind it. I mean, this is the you can see more of the weathering on the top of the hood, kind of around the back. You can kind of see the stitching look. If I can get that to focus for you. but you can see the weather in this kind of dusty, sandy, goes throughout the cape as well. Again, the kind of axe is awesome, and the helmet is damn good too. There was this line of the black Knights of Ren was the special edition line rather than the standard one, which was the kind of chromed ones. I preferred these ones. I didn't want to get anything but these ones, and to be honest, I just thought they were really cool characters, really cool helmets, and and stuff like that. I thought their design was awesome, so I wanted to get the full bunch. A couple of them were Smuggler's Bounty pops, just like Kylo, Supreme Leader Kylo was, that we'll come on to in a minute. But so I think 4 of the 6 Knights of Ren were all special editions anyway. One of which was for me was an EMP pre-release exclusive, and then the Scythe was a Funko Shop exclusive, I believe, and then the Axe Knight was the Smuggler's Bounty box. And then last but not least, obviously can't have the Knights of Ren without Ren himself, Mr. Kylo Ren here. Supreme Leader Kylo, I think, looks even better. Like, I really liked his helmet design and him as a character. I think Adam Driver is fantastic. I really do hope they do something where he can come back to Disney Plus, because he is an actor as a person away from the screen. I've read into his life and heard him talk about his time in the army and or the Marines, and his real passion for acting and taking it seriously and really dedicating himself to the craft. And he portrayed the role fantastically, perfectly. Definitely, probably the best character in the sequels for me, at least for me. But I would say he's probably considered widely as one of the best in the new sequels. But for me, he's definitely number one. But looking awesome there with his reconstructed helmet, the red going through there. I really liked the way they did that, where he was like those kind of like monkey mechanics. He was like, fix this helmet, put it together. It's based off I believe it's based off a Japanese art where they used to, and I think they still do. It is a very refined, it's a very old tradition now, but where they put together armor with this technique. And then obviously Kylo wanted the red running through there, so it's really cool. It looks awesome, and I liked the way they did that in the film, because it's kind of like, rather than, oh hey look, didn't he smash that, and now it's kind of like, no, I put it back together, watch. It's kind of like to confirm to you that they have realised that he did smash his helmet up. But yeah, his red lightsaber there, and the blades, and the kind of knight hilt with the 2 small blades coming out. I think that's so awesome, and it's very fitting for a Knight of Ren, Kylo Ren, to have that. But just in general, just we love to see different kind of hilts and just lightsabers in general. To see this design was really cool. But this guy was really difficult to pick up, actually, as were most of them. Initially, because they weren't the the commons, like the other ones were, the metallic ones, and then a couple of them I had to pick up kind of off the second-hand market anyway, because you had to get them because they were exclusive somewhere or whatever. But I've got the collection now, so so happy with that, and they look awesome. I do recommend picking them up. Like I say, we don't have a Black Series line of them. And I would say yet. I'm not going to say we don't and we won't. I'm going to say yet, because I would imagine they'll go down that road at some point. I can't imagine them not doing it. It's more a case of timing, and when the time's right, they'll either re-release, because they've just released the Supreme Leader Kylo, or I say they've just released. They've just kind of announced that that's going to be a thing. And it looks a lot better than the previous Kylos, so I would definitely say that at some point down the line we're going to get that. But yeah, I hope that's been informative for you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. That was the Knights of Ren Funko Pop collection I have with the Supreme Leader Kylo. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do leave a like if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, and you won't be missing any of the content to come. I'm going to leave you with this though, and you take care, and I'll see you in the next one.